And we're live, bro.
We're live.
How you been?
Once again. I'm here, brother. Surviving, thriving, trying to get to the next level.
Bro, I'm happy to do this, bro. Mad excited. Really excited for this one.
I'm happy to be here, bro. Honestly, I'm happy to just get out there, talk about what I got going on.
Yeah.
Especially with people that I fuck with and people that have a genuine liking to what I'm doing. You know what I mean? It makes the conversations better.
Last time we shot was March last year.
Yeah, that's crazy to me.
And we finally dropped it.
Yes, we did.
Great
episode.
It was a minute.
If you ain't tuned in, go tune into it. It's on Spotify.
Really good episode.
Episode 10, right?
Episode 10.
Episode 10 on Spotify.
This is gonna be 14.
Episode 14 now. You know what I mean?
So
it only took 4 episodes to get them back.
But bro, like I said, last time we spoke, I was in a bit of a lot of stuff going on, so I had to keep it. Had to put the podcast on hold, bro. But we're here for good now. We're here for good.
Yes, sir. You've been consistent. I see you.
Yeah. I didn't get to thank you on camera last time because I didn't have it. Now we got the camera.
We do.
So it's perfect. Gotta say thank you again for helping me shoot the video for the pod.
Of course, brother.
You know, only a handful of people made it. I'm super grateful for them.
Shout out Rich Intentions. We showed out.
Shout out Rich Intentions. And yeah, bro. Last time I had you on, we did you dropped the Pain and Process, which is the last album.
That was with me and T.
And now you dropped something new, the Runaway.
Yes, sir.
And I think
I dropped 3 acts.
You dropped 3 acts, yeah.
Act 1, Act 2, and then Act 3 was the Runaway ultimately.
But I think we gotta dive into each one.
Yeah, we could do that.
So let's dive into Act 1 and then let's lead us to the Runaway. Talk to me.
I feel like I was just making a lot of music. I mean, I'm always making a lot of music, but at that time, a lot of my music was just somber, I guess. And I just wanted to make something, bro. And I didn't want to oversaturate a project and have 30 songs on it, but I didn't just want to throw out 1 or 2 songs. So I just felt like if I could put them together in small stories that fit each other, that could tell a part of what I'm trying to overall say, it would work. Act 1 was a lot of rapping. You feel me? I wasn't really doing much more than just rapping. And then Act 2 was a lot more melodic and songwriting. I'm doing the auto-tune shit. So it's a combination of both for obviously Act 3. Kind of got people ready for what I wanted to do for Act 3. But Act 1 is a lot more about just rapping, touching on my transgressions, problems I have with myself, with the world, with other people. Yeah, and it was a dark project. They all pretty dark. Obviously the cover is me holding the duffel bag. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm a little cross faded right now, but I believe that was the preparation. That's Act 1 because I'm preparing to do what I want to do. Then that leads me to Act 2, which is the execution, which is a cover of me holding the bag because obviously I'm executing what I'm trying to do here. And Act 3, which is the Runaway, the cover is me running away, which I think is the magnum opus of all of this. And then the Runaway is just about has 3 minutes to it, honestly. One, the act in which I'm committing is called the Runaway. The person that I am the runaway. And everybody runs away. Many people have ran away. But this is the runaway. So it's I kind of just felt in my life at that time, I ain't want to die, but I ain't want to be here. If I could just run away, that's what I would do. So I feel that's where the music was going. And that's kind of how I made the project. I'm very happy with it, if you want me to be honest. I'm very happy with the project.
I can tell, bro. You took... I feel like you put a lot of work into this one.
Yeah, bro. It was a lot of...
Out of all of them that I've seen, at least, I feel like this one you put a lot.
Yeah, bro.
Probably one of the most.
This that one, bro. I spent a lot of time thinking about what I wanted it to sound like, the message I was trying to get across, the story I was trying to portray. Like, I didn't want to leave no stone unturned. You feel me? Even though I'm probably gonna talk about all that stuff again in the future when I have a bigger audience, but for now, whoever listened, like, I feel like you learned a lot about me if you listen to the project and just who I am as a person.
Do we have a bit of a background story for it?
Nah, not really, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't really like plan. Like, I got like one or two major projects in my head that like I'm gonna do when I get famous, but most of the time, I name projects and make projects based on what I'm feeling at that moment in my life and just what the music starts to sound like. Cause I feel like for most creators, or at least that's what I would think. I'm not gonna speak for most creators, but I feel like for some creators, like when you're in a zone, you kind of get into a particular zone per se. Like, say you're an artist and like you paint like portraits, but one day you decide to paint like beaches. You might paint a couple beaches for like, your next 6 paintings might be beaches or some shit. That just might be the mode that you in. So I feel like with music sometimes I'll be making like some ignorant up tempo shit. And then now the next like 15 songs I make is like that. And before you know it, you got something brewing. And then you could run with that or you could just keep making music. But I feel like the Runaway was just the type of music I was making. Like, none of that music is like super duper new, believe it or not. Like, a lot of that shit, bro, I recorded some of them songs like 3 years ago, bro, 3-4 years ago.
I heard them. I remember you sent me a couple that were unreleased.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that made it.
And like that just go to show you like the quality of music that I got, because like they withstood the test of time. Granted, it's not that long of a time, but it's time nonetheless.
Would you say you had any challenges making this one?
No,
No? Zero?
not at all. I mean, the challenges is not making the music. The challenges is promoting it and like getting the content behind the music. Because today you can't just be a musician. You got to be a content creator and a musician. Because that's just the way that it works now. So it's like the challenge ain't making the music, especially not for me. The challenge is like promoting it and getting the videos ready, booking the venues, like coming up with like creative ideas, shit like that.
Do you feel like you have to have a specific routine to do both?
Not a routine, but I feel like I wish I had more of a like freedom of time to just focus on all of that. Like,
Yeah.
rather than dedicate hours of your day to other things, like I wish I could literally just spend all day in like a studio slash like meeting room with like a chalkboard and like mad whiteboards and shit. And I could just write out everything that I'm thinking about. Like, and then just focus on that shit, bro. Cause there's like a lot of shit. It's hard to do everything that you're trying to do at this stage when like you don't got the finances, because music is an expensive game. Like, that's just what it is. You feel me? So when you ain't got the money to back that shit up and create content and promote it and get in certain rooms and get around certain people, it's gonna be a grind. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like that will change over time?
Yeah, I probably will develop like routine or some shit over time where like I wake up. I do want to develop a routine over time, honestly, but not just with music, with like life, like, the gym, just health, wealth, not trying to get too caught up in like
We need
world.
those big back videos back.
Yeah,
The ones that
bro.
you're posting on IG.
I've been out the gym right now because outside difficulties in my life, but
Of course.
I'll be back soon though. I'm back. I'm still on my journey. I still get my little push ups in the crib and shit like that, like I'm at jail or some shit. But yeah, bro, unbig the back, bro. Health is wealth, man. It ain't fun being like, obese. I don't know why people trying to make that shit cool. Like it's not cool. It's okay.
It's definitely not okay. It's not good.
No, I'm saying it's okay to lose weight.
No, it's good. Yeah, it's good,
like,
but it's definitely not good to be obese. I agree with you.
Not at all, bro. But yeah, even with those videos, I just wanted to like motivate people in a different type of way. Like everybody's so soft these days. Even with my project, like I feel like the people I talked about, I didn't mince no words. Like I said what I said. I even got hit up by people like, oh, that's personal business. You shouldn't say that. And it's like, nigga, fuck you. It's my personal business too. You know what I mean? So I just wanna feel like I feel like today, bro, everybody's like so soft and like everybody sugarcoats everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
We need some more honesty in today's day and age. That's what the fuck we really need.
More backbone, I would say too.
For real, bro.
More discipline, stuff like that.
I just feel like all of that shit. I'm just trying to bring all that shit with like what I'm trying to do. And I know it's crazy to say that trying to be a musician and like instill discipline and shit into a generation and shit, but musicians are some of the most influential people of our time. And like we just live in a real like pop culture era where like people are scared to be themselves, and then people that are themselves, some of them are just weird.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you just weird and you got a platform because of cameras and the internet and it's a whole tangent I could just get on about shit like that, but I'm not even about to.
Well, since you dropped this album, I don't think I asked you last time, but are there any specific musicians or artists that have got you in the rapping and stuff like that? That got you into doing this?
That made like my
That
influences?
Yeah, that influenced you heavy on this.
On this particular project?
Just anything. In general.
I mean, I feel like I've said this in mad interviews. Like, my biggest influences in terms of like making music, the reason I rap is Lil Wayne. Like, I just heard him rap. I wanted to rap. But like, I got mad influences, bro. Wayne, Big, Kanye, Drake, 50 Cent, Eminem. Like, I feel like those were the people when I was a kid, and I just like. When you a kid, you have the purest love for whatever you love. Like you just love it. It's not about money, status, fame. Not you just love some shit. You feel me? And when I was a kid, that's who I listened to, and I just wanted to rap like them. Like I wanted people to like react to my rap and how they react to their rapping, bro. Like I just wanted to be like them. So those are really like my like idols. And as I've grown up, I feel like I've started to look at more people like and like idolize them. Like I feel like I got older and started to really like look at Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P., Kendrick, just the way he approaches shit. Even non-basketball, that's a non-basketball, non-musicians, which is like basketball players, Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry. Like I just feel like accomplishing greatness, you feel me, takes a ridiculously strong mental. And all the people I named in some capacity share that. Cause like when the world is like watching your every move and scrutinizing you, and like that's the world that I'm trying to get into. You feel me? Not a lot of people want to be famous, but like I want to be famous. You feel me?
Any particular reason, or just
Why?
you want the attraction?
I don't know. I just always wanted to be famous, bro. Since I was a kid, like I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was a kid. I just know I wanted to be famous. Like if I was gonna like be an archaeologist, I was gonna be like that ass, bro. If I was gonna be an archaeologist, I was gonna be on like Animal Planet, nigga. I was gonna be the most famous archaeologist there ever was. Like I just wanted to be famous.
You want to be known.
Yes, like naming lights, people know me everywhere. Oh my God, Ant Boogz. Well, at the time that was just Ant. Like, cameras going off. Like I just wanted to be famous. Like I don't mind it. And I don't mind it because I feel like most famous people are fucking fake. And I'm not trying to be fucking fake. Like I tell people straight up. Like I tell TMZ suck a dick. I don't give a fuck. I feel like it's the truth, bro. This TMZ, the Shade Room, people like that, like they're the lowest pieces of shit I ever seen. Like you celebrate other people's lowest moments of their lives and their downfalls. And like so much celebrities get slandered for shit that
I mean, that's when their critics and their ratings are also skyrocketing.
Yeah, and it's a shame that people.
It's never when it's good stuff too.
You know, people show you that they like all the time. People show you that they love controversy and bad shit anyway, and that shit sucks because like most people that are critiquing celebrities do exactly what they're doing behind the scenes, but no one gives a fuck about your life. So no one's gonna critique you and post it on the internet. And then people's argument, like counter to that argument, is like, oh, but these people are role models. Says who? I ain't asked to be no fucking role model. You like what I do. I did some shit. You liked it so much. You made me a celebrity. I never told anybody to follow my lead, to do this, to do that. I just do what I do. You know, some people take it upon themselves to be good role models, which I hope to be one day. But, you know, for the people that are not, sometimes I get it. Like, bro, they just people, bro. It is what it is. So I feel like TMZ, Shade Room, shit like that, I could deal with all of that, bro, because they don't want to hear my motherfucking mouth. Like, I'm going to make them feel shitty about themselves, even though I'm sure many people have. But it's like, I don't know. I'm wicked, bro. Let me leave it at that. I'm wicked. Like, don't fuck with me.
I've always, I feel like me, I wouldn't mind having fame like that, but not to the extent where you can't do things without being targeted or like constantly being harassed, which I think a lot of people are nowadays. Like those high celebrities. But I don't know.
I feel like it's the type of fame that you have, like, because
I definitely think there's different levels of flame, like of fame.
oh, for sure.
Because there's the type of fame where, you know, you're recognized, and then there's a fame where, like, people are just constantly like just stalking you.
I feel like there's like recognized and then there's idolized.
Yeah.
Where like wherever you go, people like fucking chase you
Yeah.
and they're like scream like I want that. Like
even trying to emulate you,
yeah.
trying to be very similar to them,
I remember
which is
one
probably
time,
like trying to idolize them.
one time Aries told me like one day people was gonna rap like me. And I could never imagine it just because I rap so amazingly fucking well. And I don't think anybody could do that. But I get what he was trying to say. Like, people would try to, like, take my style of rap and the way that I rap and shit like that. And, like, that's the goal, bro. I want people to do that. Like, I don't know. It's weird. But I've always wanted to, like, be, like, super duper fucking famous. Even, like, you know, I guess you as a kid reading comic books and shit like that. Like everybody that I ever looked up to, whether it be a fake person or a real person, they were important. And I guess that's what I want. I just want to be important. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like you want to leave behind like a legacy?
Fucking for sure.
Yeah.
I want to be known as the greatest person that ever lived. Like that ass, bro. If I could change the most shit, I don't gotta change everything. Everything can't change, but if I could change the most shit, that'd be good.
What exactly would you want to change besides leaving like a big impact on music? What would you want to leave behind you beyond that? Is there anything?
I mean, I want to be a legend in all fields. Like,
Oh,
I've said this before. Like, after music, I want to be into film, acting, and directing. Like, I want to be a legend in that. But overall, I just want to be like, I guess, a humanitarian. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to make the world a better place. This sounds corny and shit, but like, it's the truth, bro. Like, why not? You know what I mean? Like, why not just make the world a better place? And it's impossible because of checks and balances. You know what I mean? Like, where there's rich, there has to be poor. Where there's happiness, there has to be sadness. Like yin and yang, it's just the rules of life. But, I mean, the poor people don't got to be that poor, you know what I mean? They don't got to be that rough. So it's like, I'm just trying to have a hand in all of that shit, bro. Make it a better place out here.
yeah. I feel that's a good way to look at it. But at the same time, I don't. I think that's cool that you think like that, because that's also like, if you ever notice, like a lot of younger people, even kids, that's like a lot of their mindset. I feel like a lot of people don't think like that after a certain age.
Yeah, like most people,
They want to think more, I guess, realistically. But
but
there's nothing wrong with thinking like that.
What's like, what is even realistic these days, bro?
Yeah.
People make millions of dollars eating fucking food on camera. Like, what is realistic, bro?
Yeah, there's a lot of wacky stuff nowadays.
And it's like, I don't know. I just feel like right now the world is in a weird spot. You see it in everything, in all the media, music, movies, shows. Negativity sells is at the highest rate. People want the negative shit. They want to see people fail. They want to see people get hurt. They want to see people suffer. Like negativity is at an all-time high. But it's also the year of truths. A lot of people, you know, uh, going down this year.
Yeah, we definitely call people that we see.
A lot of people going down this year. I ain't got no comments on none of them people going down, but they going down.
No Diddy. That's one.
Oh look, man, no Diddy, bro.
Who else is going? Who else?
No
We got
Diddy,
Drake.
man. Yo, look, I can't speak on that.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw. He took down all his posts on social media.
I mean, he not trying to have people focus on the beef.
Yeah.
I get it, but
I feel like it's done now.
yeah, it's just done.
I think it's over. I think we all know who.
Like I said,
I think it's settled already.
I can't speak on that. I refuse to speak and give an opinion on that on any platform that's being recorded. Simply because I don't want to compromise any future relationships I could have with either individual. Because for one, both sides have allegations on each other, and neither one of them have proven any of these allegations on each other.
That's true.
You feel me? So it's like, I can't say I don't mess with this person or that person because I don't know who does and did what. And I still fuck with both of them as musicians, and I still want to work with both of them as musicians. So it's like, I enjoyed thoroughly the music. I was hype. It was a legendary time. They both gave us moments on both sides. I'm still listening to the songs, you know what I mean? But I won't declare a winner on camera. You know what I mean? If anybody want to talk about it away from it, just because, I was talking about this the other day, bro. Rappers are fucking sensitive. Like, rappers are so sensitive, it's crazy, bro. Like, you can't tell rappers nothing. And I hate it so much because it's like, as grown-ass men, you shouldn't be so fucking sensitive, bro. But it's like rappers are some of the most sensitive people ever. Especially like 99% of rappers, if they drop a whack project and you say that shit whack, they're gonna be like, oh, you just ain't hearing it. Y'all niggas is haters. Niggas on my dick. And then in 6 months, when they become irrelevant because the project was doo-doo, that's when they start to admit that they weren't focused and you had a lot going on, mental problems, drug addiction, da. And I'm not saying these are fake things, you feel me? I'm just saying, like, that shit is the excuse every time, rather than just being like, yeah, I probably did drop something fucking whack. And it's like, you can't critique rappers at all. You can't tell them, like, yo, I didn't like the project. Oh, fuck you. You a hater, da. Like, motherfucker, I dedicated an hour listening to your shit, giving you an honest criticism about it, and you telling me I'm a hater? I'm a supporter. I'm just trying to tell you how I feel. And I feel like rappers are super sensitive, so that's why I don't want to really give, like, opinions on shit like that. I'm not saying that these particular men are sensitive. You know what I mean? Like I said, off camera, I talk about any of this. I don't give a fuck. But what I'm saying is rappers as a whole can be a particularly sensitive group that I hope I don't fall into. I can be a little sensitive if, like, I'll be honest. If you are trying to tell me about songwriting, lyrics, or just rapping in general, and I know you cannot rap better than me, shut the fuck up. I'm dead ass. Like, Kobe Bryant does not take advice from Shannon Brown, my boy. Like, that's just what it is. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm like, bro, if you dead ass whack, and it's like, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not one for the internet back and forth. Like, I'm not gonna go back and forth with you on some comments or some shit. Like, we can put it on wax. But, like, I can be sensitive too. You feel me? If I feel like you hot garbage. But from, like, a perspective of genuine criticism, I don't think, like, I'm sensitive, to be honest.
So you feel like a lot of it has to do with, like, them being honest with a lot of shit? Because if they're not really being honest about how they're feeling, and they don't want to admit to what it is really, you feel like that's probably what it is.
I just think it's a pride thing.
Mm.
It's a competitive sport. Everybody want to be the hottest. You gotta. Rap is like the only genre of music where we gotta showboat about how successful we are. Like we gotta wear chains and drive cars and fuck bitches, wear nice clothes, and tell you about it to show you I'm successful. Like that's just the culture. So it's like when you in a culture like that, everybody gonna be showboating and everybody wanna feel like I'm still the guy. I'm the guy. And it's like, nigga, you got how much clubs in America, bro? Every club can hold a rapper tonight, bro. And everybody will get booked. You feel me? Like, so it's like when you in that field, you never want to just say like, yeah, I'm not the guy right now. It just doesn't look good. You feel me? But I feel like ultimately, honesty and like truth and self-reflection is what's gonna make your music better, and that's what's gonna make your fans come back. And then your numbers are gonna go back up, and then you will be the guy. But you got to be real with yourself first, like. And a lot of these niggas ain't real with themselves.
Mm. You feel like it's. Do you feel like it's? Do you feel like when artists lose, um, when they lose a certain amount of like audience, do you feel like it's hard for them to get them back?
Yeah, because nobody's true like core fan bases in the millions or some shit. You feel me? You got a lot of casual listeners that just like your music the most, but they're not like a diehard. You feel me? There's some people who they'll listen to your 3 albums in a row. You give them one shitty one, they never came back. There's some people who probably ain't listened to Kanye since he dropped Yeezus, and that shit was in like 2013. It's just because they didn't like that project, so they just never went back because they was never that invested. But I think it depends on what you did too. Like if you did some wild shit, you could damn near call them fans gone, my boy.
Yeah, you can drop off real quick with certain
Yeah,
things like that.
but if you just making shitty music, you just gotta make some good music. Like I think Chance the Rapper right now is making some phenomenal music. Like his last 2 singles that at least I heard were like amazing, and that's just because that nigga back was on the wall. Niggas was talking shit. You hear the rumblings, and it's just you, your pen, your paper. Like it don't matter how famous you are, none of that. We all got mental health problems at some point where everybody's talking to you and it gets to you. And he focused up and he put his pen down, and that shit was hard. And I gotta like respect that. And I just feel like I've continuously seen artists do that. Like you can see a lot of artists at their lowest points. Kanye with My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Meek Mill with Championships, Tory Lanez with Daystar. A lot of people, when the whole world is watching you and like you so stressed out and shit like that, they perform their best. Cause you just gotta put your passion into your work, bro. And that's how that shit work. Like Ratatouille. You know what I mean? That nigga loved what he did. That's why that shit was so good. It was that simple. He just loved what he did.
Nah, that's true.
That's that simple though. Like it's funny, but it's like the message is the truth. Like if you love what you do, you'll be good at it. It's like the person that loves it is gonna be better at the person that loves getting paid for it. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like when you do get the opportunity to work with, different artists, and let's say their style of music or their flow of music is, different from yours, would you consider adjusting to theirs, or would you just strictly stick to your style?
Yeah, we could adjust. I do whatever. I don't give a fuck. If I don't like it, I tell you. But like, I feel like I could do anything. Like, I feel like the reason I'm working with other artists is because I like their style. So it's like I'd want to do your style. Like I'd want to like get a chance to do your shit without people telling me I'm biting. You feel me? Like if I did a song with Central C and you think I'm not rapping with a roadman accent, you're crazy, bro. Bro, I'm in the booth talking spicy, bro. Real ting, bro. I'm gonna ask Sense, and then Sense is gonna say yeah, bro. But it's like
I can see that. You did that for one of them that you played for me, but I'm not gonna say too much.
They not ready, man. I got it all, man.
I don't know if that's ever gonna drop.
Oh, that's dropping for sure. I hope to get Central C on that one day. Like,
yeah.
I mean, shout out to Central C if
that'll be fire.
If you ever hear this shit, nigga, shout out to you. Right.
Speaking of collaboration, though, when you did the Runaway, who'd you have on? Because I know you had T. You had Aries.
T, Aries.
There was a couple others too.
OFG Eddie. Shout out my guy.
I haven't spoken to him in a minute.
And shout out my boy, he doing good. And Billaloo, who I met through Aries. Billaloo, shout out to Billaloo for the amazing vocals on track 1 and track 2. Billaloo, bro, I heard her sing one time and I was like, yeah, I gotta do a song with her. And I never did a song with like a singer before. Like, I mean, Aries could sing, yeah, but more like a vocalist, like where it's really just like R&B type shit. I never did a song with a singer like that before. Like, I did one back in the days with somebody named Bilal.
Mm-hmm.
It was called No Sleep. It was a pretty good song. I mean, I think the song is whack. Like, my part, he killed that shit, but my verses was aight. They was whatever. I was mad young. But I never really got to work with a vocalist or a true singer, and like I was really excited because I felt like I could make something really good because I feel like I'm a great writer. And yeah, Hurt Me went crazy. Everybody loves that intro. And then Runaway, obviously, this the second song. Everybody likes that song too. But yeah, shout out Billaloo. But those are I don't really work with a lot of people, bro. People is whack and people be talking about charging you for features and shit like that. I'm not paying you for a feature and we in the same spot.
We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, like I'm not paying you and we running the same race and we in the same position. Like you're not even helping me.
I feel like if we're both helping each other, like for example, like, you know, what we're doing. I feel like for me to charge you, or just to charge anyone, like if we're on the same level that we're working on, it doesn't really make sense. I mean, I guess like if your time is really worth that much, but still, I feel like we're both getting something out of it.
I mean, it's a business at the end of the day, so I get it, but I agree with you. But the reason I don't really say much, bro, is because I'm a firm believer that the table's gonna turn, and I'm gonna be the A side. So the niggas just gonna see how this shit, how it works when tables turn. Yo, Boogz, let me get a nah, nigga. You can't afford it. That's just how I feel.
So, since the album's been out for a while, you're working on a couple of music videos for it.
For sure.
We could hear what we got and what the videos might be like.
So right now I'm really working on the marketing scheme for it. I feel like a lot of people drop shit. They expect it to go crazy, and then after 1 month they just give up on it. But right now I'm just working on how to market it. But for the videos, probably gonna do a video for problems, things I shouldn't say. Hills Have Eyes. Too much with Aries. I did the video for Feet on the Ground with Aries and T. But in terms of the video ideas, I don't really want to give out none of the ideas because I feel like I'm thinking of some real intricate cinematic shit. And it's going to be like, to some people it might be questionable, but I'm going to just say that right here, right now. Like, disclaimer, it's fucking cinema. Like, I'm not doing any of the things that you see on the fucking camera.
Your typical artist stuff.
Yeah, like I'm not actually going to go out and do these things. It's just the cinema. And no, it's not that bad. Like, I'm not doing no crazy shit. I'm just not doing that shit in real life. Because, you know, people like, the internet is ruthless, bro.
It is.
And it's ruthless because most of these niggas would never get seen in real life. And, like, have to say any of that to these people. And that's fine. But, you know what I mean? They should just understand that.
I feel like it's scary for a lot of things. Even like music, whether it's maybe you have your own business,
you're
an influencer. Bro. Even you can do like positive things and you still receive a lot of backlash.
I feel like people bro, because I be seeing videos of people giving out money and shit, and people like, oh, everybody does this for the camera. Why don't you do this when the camera's not around? Like, what the fuck is you so mad about, nigga? Like, would you have rather him not do it? Like, would that have made you feel better? Would that have been a better ultimatum?
Well, those I can see both sides. Because I think there are people who do it out of spite just because there's a camera. And then people do it out of just being humble.
If I'm homeless and you give me $20, I don't give a fuck if there was a camera there or not, nigga. You gave me $20, nigga. Good looks, all right? Like, that's how I see it. Good looks. But, no, weird world we in right now.
I don't know where it's going. It's very scary. But looking back at all the previous work that you've done, you know, you got the Runaway, you got...
I got the Runaway, Act 1, Act 2, Pain and Process, Default, Unlucky and Unstable, Steam, Water.
How do you feel like you've grown as an artist dropping all that stuff?
I think I'm better at songwriting and getting to my points in my songs, writing the most important parts, writing bridges, melody. I just think I got better across the board.
How do you sit down and do that? Because I know a lot of people. I don't think that's easy.
I just get like how do I
how do you sit down, write, think of melodies, think of what to say after the next lyric?
I don't know, bro. I just do it.
Like, I feel like that's a talent.
I just do it, gang. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I've never met, and you ain't gotta ask me this. You gotta ask Mike this, cause Mike been in every room, nigga. I ain't never met a nigga that write faster than me. Yeah, I'm dead ass, professional or not, like famous, rich, it don't matter. Like, I put that pen down and I gets to work, like, and it don't be whack. Don't get me wrong, sometimes like you take your little hour, 2 hours to write some shit, but that's when you trying to craft something like meaningful and you really want it to hit hard. But like, if we just rapping, we just making a 16, I'll fuck you up in 10 minutes. Like, it's that, bro, that ass, bro, like. And it's just that's just my gift. So like when you ask me like how do I think it, like how do I figure it out, I don't know. I just do it a lot, and I listen to a lot of music, bro. Rock and roll, electro music, alternative, like R&B. Like I listen to a lot of music, and I see what makes certain songs. Like lately, "Sweet Dreams" has been a song I've been like really studying, cause it's like such a good hook, but it's like the meaning behind the song, you feel me? Like, she's been everywhere in the world, my nigga. She's seen everything. And everybody wants something. Like, she never specifies what the something is, but everyone wants something. And it's like, some people want to abuse it. Some people want to be abused by it. Like, it's just a really deep song with such simple writing, and it's like, wow, so amazing. And I think it's probably like 2 hooks and a verse and a bridge, and they just repeat it, and it's like, bro, fire, bro.
When you write, do you write like you write everything on your phone, or you write like by hand?
Nah, I do it on the phone. I ain't gonna lie.
Really?
I'm here into 21st century, like,
because there's people who still do it. Like,
shout out to the people that write on the pen, like the paper with the pen. Like, you're good. I got rollers arthritis from rolling up too much spliffs, nigga. Hell yeah, nigga, my thumbs hurt from rolling up spliffs too much. So writing, like,
I remember last time I went to the studio with you.
Yeah,
it was. I feel like every song that we play, you were at least rolling up 1 or 2 times.
Yeah, bro, I smoke a lot. As you may know, I smoke a lot. I be seeing the rapper niggas that think they smoke like like you don't smoke like a nigga that stressed the fuck out, nigga. But then again, they smoke a lot because they got money to blow it on weed and shit. So, but yeah, I smoke a lot.
How do you feel? How do you feel like this journey's been for you so far?
It ain't been fun, nigga. Like it's fun, but
it's not
it ain't friendly. It's like it's heartbreaking sometimes. I never ever feel like I'm not gonna make it. I just want to know like what it is stopping me, like what's holding me back, what is it that's getting the people from like listening to my music and saying like this is the one, and like growing it and getting it to the ears. Like that's really it. Like that's what makes the journey annoying. Cause I've seen so much people just like lap me, bro, in terms of like when they started rapping versus how quickly they got famous. And it's like, bro, what the fuck are they doing that I'm not doing, bro? And they not better than me. Like, I don't think anybody that's become famous is better than me in the last couple. Like, I'll be honest, nigga. Like, maybe
What
JID.
what makes you feel like that?
What do you mean?
That you feel like you're better than everyone else?
Cause I am, nigga. What the fuck? I'm listening to these niggas rap. They not rapping how I'm
So
rapping, bro.
if you were to meet these people like face to face and you were to tell them like I straight up think I'm better than you.
I wouldn't say it to them face to
one like
face
that?
like that. If we was in the same studio though, and we was writing a song, like I'm gonna tell them I'm about to fuck you up. And some people gonna be with it. Like some people like the competition. And like there's people that I think can rap. I'm not saying like nobody can fucking rap. Like I was saying, JID is a fucking monster. Like I think he's a demon, bro. Jack Harlow's a good rapper. Like I like Jack. I'm trying to think who came out like recently that's like ill with the pen, like really ill with the pen. And I'm not saying nobody I'm not naming like I this is trash. I'm just saying like people that I've heard that's like, yo, he's saying that shit. Um Killer Mike. I really can't think right now. Cause right now I feel like music isn't about like super duper rapping.
Yeah.
A lot of the like music is about the production now. Like
You think it's heading in a bad spot?
I actually think music's coming back to a good spot.
Any specific genre or like music in general?
I think hip hop is because hip hop for the first time in a long time wasn't the most streamed genre. And I feel like hip hop artists and real rap artists was like, okay, why is that? That's because that shit got whack and it got like TikTok. It became too microwave. They was going for trends and there was no originality, no love. So I feel, I feel like people bringing that shit back. Cause that's what you got to do. Like that's the only way you're gonna sell records now. You got to be original, cause everybody sound the same, and they itching for the next star, bro. And I just feel like that's me. If you want me to be honest, like I know everybody like, oh, who's after Drake, Kendrick, and Cole, and like I dead ass feel like it's me.
Really?
Dead ass, bro.
I respect that. I like that.
There's nothing I can't do that they can do. Like I know the game. I'm a hip hop historian. I respect the culture. I respect those that came before me. I can actually fucking rap. I'm from New York City. Like I'm from the hood.
How do you feel about the current like state of New York rap?
I hate sexy drill music. I just do. I hate everything about sexy drill music. It's just Jersey drill. Sped up a little bit. They remove some of the drums. Same drum patterns every song. Different sample. Every single song, they fucking her in the butt. They spitting in her ass. She popping a bean. He's lit. He came in with a gun. They paid him the dub. Like it's just
the same. You feel it's very repetitive. You feel?
Yes, bro. And it happens all the time, bro. One person gets lit for it, and then everybody starts trying to sound like them. Like when A Boogie got lit, everybody started doing the melodic singing shit about bitches. Now Cash Cobain lit. Everybody trying to do the sexy drill, and it's like y'all niggas is whack, bro. Y'all really whack, and I really wish people would stop gassing y'all shit up. That shit is garbage. I don't like it. It's not original. It's not. It's just not good music.
When did it first start?
I don't fucking know.
You don't care?
I don't know. I don't care. Like I actually hate that shit worse than drill music, bro. Like drill music was a wave that people hated, but like at the end of the day, if you outside drilling, nigga, and you got ops and you shooting at them niggas shooting at you, that's your story. That's really what's going on in your life. I feel like you have the right to speak about that on a record. And then the same way that shit happens, now you got a bunch of niggas that are not in the streets, that don't do none of that shit, that now they want to make drill songs because they think that shit is cool. Now everybody making drill songs, and it's like, shit is just whack. There's no originality, bro. And I fucking hate where New York's music is right now. Like we haven't had a superstar since Pop Smoke. And that's just because Pop Smoke took the drill shit. And like he was the most unique with it. But even when he blew up, like he started doing different types of music because he understood that if he wanted to break into the mainstream, he couldn't be a one-dimensional person. So everybody's just like, I just don't like New York's music, bro, right now. And like everybody gonna think I'm cocky and arrogant, I'm a hater and and I really frankly don't give a single fuck. I don't, bro. I really don't. Like I know what I'm talking about. And there's never been a time in New York's hip hop history where lyricism and the story you're telling didn't have an impact on the game. Like that's just what it is. The fundamentals never change. Like I was talking about this on the last podcast, and I thought about this after I wanted to like bring this point up, but like even though the players change in the leagues, right? Like to get to the league, you still gotta be the best player on your high school team. Gotta play in the AAU circuits. You gotta play in a higher ranking league like college, overseas, or the G League Ignite. And then you can make it to the NBA. That shit never gonna change. I can't go to the park and just start cooking niggas up and eventually I get to the league. It should never change. The fundamentals don't change. But I feel like for hip hop, the fucking flagpole is moved all the time. Like the goalpost is moved all the fucking time. Cause it's like so much yes men and like, yeah, bro, you could do it too. And like it's just not good. It's just not good music, bro. Cause
I think it also depends on what people are feeling too. Because you always get that one artist where they drop one thing or one song and it blows up, and it's like the song for like the year, and then something
I
else will
feel
come.
like TikTok and like Instagram reels have dictated a lot of music now, and that's the problem. Like people like that fucking 2 minute song shit where it's like short attention span. You get right to the point. You dance.
They want
bit.
that quick stuff.
But it's like I hate like the club is not the only place in the fucking world. You feel me? Like parties are not the only place in the fucking world. Like that is not the only setting that exists, my nigga. Like that's not the only place you need drinking liquor and like turning up and shit is not the only activity that exists. And it's like, yeah, you can make your music for that, but like, bro, there's other things that go on. Like people not always in that mood, bro. You know what I mean? Like nigga, you think I'm throwing that shit on? I'm about to fuck a bitch. I'm trying to throw on some turned up shit. No, I want some soft shit. So it's like you gotta like. I'm just trying to make music for life in general. You feel me? Obviously, I'm gonna throw some hits in there, but I just feel like everybody's so focused on one thing is making everybody pump out garbage and just trash, bro. And it's like
I also think the attention span has gone like significantly down.
it is
Because you look at Reels, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, everything is like not even a minute.
Short form content is the best form of content these days for people. Like everybody wants everything quick.
Yeah.
We become spoiled as people because information is so abundant. But like at one point we couldn't get none of this shit quick at all. So it's like
we're trying to take in as much as we can.
Shit is weird.
That's crazy, right? Like how back then, like shit would happen, and you would have to wait like a day or two for it to be released.
That ass, you getting that shit right now.
You get it like within like the first 10 minutes it happens.
And I feel like that's why it's like it spoiled us, and that's why music is shitty for the most part.
You feel like that's a big problem for music in general? That quick, fast,
especially rap music. Everybody trying to make that next hit that you could dance to and shit like that. And it's just no love, no passion, no creativity. Just microwave or some shit.
Maybe you're the guy to change that.
I am the guy to change that, brother. I'm just trying to prove that to them. I just don't know when they're gonna find that out.
Any ideas and any live performance maybe for the album? You think that might be a possibility this year?
I'm cooking up. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure it out.
Couple venues.
Nah, I don't want to perform right now, bro. I only want to perform if I could book the venue myself and like organize it myself. I don't want to perform for no like fucking showcase or nothing like that. It's just a bunch of niggas. I'm paying $150 to be in a room full of niggas just like me that's trying to rap. Excuse me. These niggas ain't trying to listen to my music. They're not trying to be fans. They trying to be like, they trying to sell. I want to perform in front of people that want to hear music. Like, these niggas don't want to hear music. They want to sell music. So their ears are closed immediately. They're not listening to you perform. They just waiting to get on stage. And the niggas that's there is only there with they mans. Nigga, they mans perform you out. You better hope you the first nigga on the stage, and you better hope you fuck that shit up. Because that's when the most people gonna be there. So it's like, unless I could set the shit up myself, or I'm opening for an artist that has a audience or a significant following, I don't really give a fuck about performing, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I get it. You got to get your face in front of people and shit like that. But that's like, we in the internet ages now. There's other ways to do that.
Yeah. What about any future projects? I know this just came out, but maybe I know you got stuff in the vault.
I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing next in terms of projects. I'm just trying to get this shit, more ears on this shit, bro.
One step at a time.
Because I know people like this shit. But my next project is definitely, it's going to sound a lot. It's going to sound completely different. It's not going to sound like this at all. Like, I feel like that's what an artist should thrive for projects. Like, every piece of work should sound unique in its own, like, an individual in its own right. Like, most people, if I could listen to your project and it sound like one long ass song, I feel like you fucked up. I don't feel like that's a problem with me. So I feel like my next project, it's definitely not gonna be all sad and like dark and shit. Nah, it's gonna be ratchet and turned up.
How do you listen to other artists' music? Like, let's say they drop something new, and like you don't like the first 2-3 songs. Do you immediately judge it off based on that, or you listen to the whole thing?
You gotta listen to shit more than once. Sometimes it's so bad I don't gotta listen to it once. Like, I always listen to everything as a fan though, and as a critic second. First as a fan, second as a critic. A lot of these niggas is garbage. Yeah.
Damn.
I only got to hear it one time, and I thought, yeah, nah, that ain't it. Sometimes you got to hear it. Sometimes it go both ways. Sometimes you hear it one time, you like, yeah, that shit hard. You ain't even got to hear it again. But sometimes you hear it one time, you like,
That's all right.
shit ass. And sometimes you hear it over and over. I also feel like where, when, and how you hear a song affects how you feel about a song. Like, there's a Tory Lane song that I really like because I was fucking a bitch. And that, bro, real shit, bro. And she played that shit, bro. I was like, what fucking song is this? Like, that shit was wild, nigga. And I'm like, if I'd have heard that song just regularly, I probably wouldn't have liked it that much. You know what I mean? But at the moment, it just hit different. So it's like, I feel like certain shit hit different when you hear it, like Sicko Mode.
Mm-hmm.
When I first heard Sicko Mode, I didn't know Drake was featured on it. I'm smoking. I'm in my backyard. Like, I'm chilling with my niggas. That shit went crazy, nigga. Like, oh shit, what the fuck? So it's like, I feel like hearing, depending on how you hear it, when you hear it, the circumstances around that can dictate a lot of how you feel about music. You feel me?
Do you feel like for new people who are starting out? Because we spoke about this earlier. Like, there's a lot of people. I feel like there's a lot of people now who want to either do rapping for fun, or they want to just do it because everyone else is doing it. How do you distinguish between the two?
I don't fuck with none of them niggas.
You just know?
I just don't fuck with them. Like, it's me and the team, bro. Like, if you want to fuck with us, you hit niggas up. Like, studio's always open. We not selfish with it. Pull up, we could work. Usually niggas pull up, you get a vibe off niggas. Niggas, you can tell if you fuck with a nigga right away. Like, and you could just tell by when you having conversations with niggas. Like, I met a lot of niggas that do music, bro. A lot of these niggas don't take that shit serious. They got mad excuses for it, but they got everything else going on in their life. And it's like, that's fine, but like, I feel like that shit is disrespectful, my nigga, to me.
Someone who really takes pride in it.
Yeah, because like, when you post that shit on the internet and you know that shit is whack, and you know niggas don't care. You just oversaturating a market that's already oversaturated. Like, if you listening to 10 random niggas and they all whack, and I'm the 11th random nigga, you probably not gonna give my shit a chance, bro. Cause the first 10 niggas you listen to is garbage. So it's like when you got all these niggas putting out this whack ass shit, it's making the niggas that's nice. It's harder to weed us out. Cause there's less nice niggas than there is whack niggas. Like, that's the facts. You feel me? If 100 niggas put out an album, 5 of them shits might be really good. 95 of them shits is doo-doo. But how long you gotta listen to the doo-doo before you get to one good one? So it's like, that's the hard part, especially in like New York, bro. Like, I feel like I don't hear enough people saying that shit. And that's like, maybe I'm really just a hater, but these niggas is whack. That's what you should name the episode. These niggas is whack. Cause that's how I feel. And I'm here to pop my shit, nigga. Niggas can't tell me my shit whack. If you gonna tell me the Runaway is whack, I said this shit on Instagram. I said this shit on the last podcast. I'm gonna say this shit on your podcast. If you gonna tell me my shit is whack, you gotta prove it. All right, you gotta write the bar that I said that was whack. Write the 8 lines, like write the entire fucking sequence that you listened to when you was like, yeah, this shit doo-doo, nigga. You feel me? I had some nigga in my DM, nigga was trolling me about a bitch.
Oh no.
Bro, that ain't about nothing, but he was trolling me about a bitch. Mind you, I didn't even fuck this bitch, whatever. But he was like, yeah, this shit whack. Just being annoying, talking about my music.
Just trying to get under your skin.
And I'm like, that shit don't bother me, nigga. Because first of all, he make music, and that nigga is hot garbage. That nigga is doo-doo, nigga. I hope you watch this episode, too, you fucking bum. I'm not even gonna say your name, nigga, you doo-doo. But, yeah, you can't just tell me my shit is whack and not prove it to me at this point, because I know the type of work I'm putting in. You feel me? I know what I'm doing. Like, if I'm in the gym, I always tie everything into basketball and sports. I just feel like it's easier to explain. If I'm in the gym and fucking I'm working on my game and I'm coming out here and I'm shooting buckets and I'm killing, you can't just tell me, oh, you whack. Nah, you gotta tell me, nigga, you did that crossover and nigga stopped you over there, da. Like, you gotta break the game down to me and show why I'm whack. So you can't just be on my comments or just tell me, oh, I ain't listen to that shit, bro. That shit was whack. Nigga, how? Where? Explain it. Tell me how it was whack. Because I just watched niggas for weeks break down Kendrick and Drake bars like they was some fucking lyrical magicians and geniuses. Right? Niggas could sit there for hours and peel back layers, so y'all clearly know how to read lyrics. Y'all know how to decipher lyrics. So decipher these shits and tell me how they whack. Cause they not. I ain't never wrote a whack lyric and put it on wax in my fucking life, nigga.
Do you feel like a lot of it might be just jealousy?
Yeah.
It could be what it is.
It is jealousy.
Maybe he's seeing where you're at.
It's not even about seeing where I'm at, cause I ain't nowhere, bro. I got, like, you know how much niggas wish they could be this confident in themselves? Niggas ain't got no confidence. They talk like they got confidence, but I really got confidence. Like, I really truly believe I'm that nigga with this mic and this pen. Like, people act like they got confidence. You feel me? People talk a good game. Everybody want to be the big dog, and everybody the GOAT, everybody the legend, everybody the one, everybody this, everybody that. But niggas not really confident. Niggas be hiding behind like a mask, bro, because they really be scared. You want to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I don't want to say niggas is jealous of me. You feel me? I ain't got no, like, nothing to be jealous of yet, but I do feel like that shit could be like, it could throw a nigga off. Like, damn, who this nigga think he is? It's like, why don't you think you that?
I feel like you have a good backbone to not fall into because there's a lot of people who they'll respond to each criticism, respond to each DM.
Why the fuck do I need bro, you will never see me on the internet arguing with somebody, bro. This shit is not real. I don't even know if you're a real person.
Could be a bot.
Like, I could be arguing with a computer, like, I look dumb. And plus, like, you ain't got nothing better for your life. You arguing on the internet with me. No, I'm not saying I won't leave a comment and tell you to shut the fuck up or some shit, but I'm not going back and forth with you on the internet. Like, that's weird. And if you want to see me in person, like...
A lot of people like that, though.
They like
A
because
lot of people.
bro, I got friends that I see with my own eyes like get so caught up in the internet. It's so annoying to me. It's scary.
It's really easy to be caught up in that, and it's so easy to just fall into all the comments and all the hate. It's like I don't know, like when you read like awful things online, I feel like it's different from when someone's saying it to you, and
I mean,
a lot of people get hooked on it.
I never been cyberbullied. I ain't never like read something online that like hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
And if it did, it's probably the truth. That's why it hurt. And if it's the truth, somebody knew about it anyway. But I don't know. The internet, I'm not arguing with nobody on the internet, bro. It's just that simple. If I see you in person, see me. It's like that. That ass. If you see me. That's it. I'm not arguing with you on the internet.
Very old school.
Bro, the internet is fucking fake. Like, it's fake. This shit is not real.
It isn't. Everything on there is fake.
Like, it's fake. It's not real. Like, and people get so caught up in it. Don't make no sense to me.
You have any final thoughts before we wrap it up? Unless there's anything else you want to share or ask?
Shit, nigga. Nah, this was a nice episode. Productive episode. Don Holy feeling nice.
Don Julio. We mix a Don Julio and the Gatorade.
Yeah, that's
kind of a crazy combo.
That's bad works for me. I'll admit it. It was bad works for me. Gatorade and Don Julio, and it's not the best combo, but it was punching though.
It was punching. It wasn't bad.
It was punching. I'm going. You know I'm gonna be back.
Oh no,
we got to get Ski on here. We got to get Arias.
I want to get Arias. I definitely want to get T. I didn't. I want to thank him again for him doing the thing.
Of course, brother. Of course.
But I do want to say, you gotta let me know when I'm gonna be in the next music video, bro.
My next music video, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know what I'm trying to do for it. I am trying to get real cinematic, so I'm probably gonna have a role for everybody because. Rather than hire people, I could just ask people that I know that genuinely fuck with me.
Exactly.
And then you get your residuals. You feel me? Lifetime residuals for being in this shit. Word, I'm a big fan of giving niggas their money, bro. Making sure I could put people in position.
It's a good thing
no Diddy.
It's a good thing when you do things out of your heart like that because it makes you feel good.
For sure, bro.
You know, and it's a good thing. There's nothing wrong with that.
Never,
bro. But listen, bro. I think it was a good episode.
Great episode as always. Rich intentions.
Always.
The biggest, the greatest, the goatest, the richest. Ant Boogz. You already know the fucking vibes, nigga. The Runaway out now, all streaming platforms. Act 1, Act 2 out now, all streaming platforms.
I'll put the link in the bio.
Please.
Put it in the YouTube. And we're good, bro.
Yes, sir.
I'm really excited to see what you're gonna put on next.
Yes, sir.
I'm really excited, bro.
Checking out,
bro. Bro, it was good having you, and I'll see you again, bro.